Let's talk weather. Chief Meteorologist Scott Padgett. Sky is getting dark to the west, and that's an indication that we got some stuff coming.
We do have some storms that are on the way, still in the forecast to move their way south and east. And I've been looking at the latest data coming in. And with that concern there, the National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm watch that does include the Metroplex until 1 o'clock. So let's break this down just a bit more. If you drew a line from near Gainesville down to through Decatur down to Palo Pinto and west-northwest, that's the severe thunderstorm watch that remains in effect until 8 o'clock. All these counties that I've highlighted in yellow, that does include Jacksboro, Montague, and Gainesville. But now we have a severe thunderstorm watch that does include Weatherford to Denton, the DFW Metroplex, McKinney, Sherman, all the way up to Paris, stretching down to Sulphur Springs until 1 o'clock. For this complex of storms that at least right now is still trying to get its act going and come together, the majority of the thunderstorm activity has remained well to the west-northwest through the day today, and that's where we had a cool boundary holding on, leftover outflow boundaries from the storms yesterday. So as we zoom our way up there, you're able to see the thunderstorm activity continue through parts of Cook County and stretching over towards parts of Grayson County, dealing with those severe thunderstorm warnings in effect until 7 o'clock. Main threat, some winds gusting up to 50 to 60 miles per hour as they make their way to the east at about 20 to 25. From there, we move the radar over just a bit more. In parts of Montague County, you can see a lot of heavy rain falling from Bowie, stretching up to near Munster as well. Nocona seeing some light rain, at least right now. But just down to the south, you can see one of our storm chasers out on the roadways right now through parts of Wise County. Look at all the heavy rain. This is what some drivers are driving through, and that's a concern of the ponding of the water on the roadways. Maybe some localized flooding, as there is a flash flood watch that remains in effect. More on that coming up in just a bit. But that's the picture outside right there from our storm chaser. But then just back down towards the west, you can see Jason McLaughlin as well in a strong thunderstorm, a severe thunderstorm, just on the border of Wise, Jack County as well. So just off towards the west-northwest of Bryson, at one point seeing some small pea-sized hail with that storm. So that's also pushing its way east-northeast. Starting to notice a couple spotty showers south sides of Ellis County, also Navarra County, stretching down through Anderson County. So a little bit of shower activity is here or there, but going into the evening hours, I do expect to see this complex try to come together just a bit more by about 7 to 8 o'clock. Now, this is initializing it a little bit earlier than what's actually happening. So we might see this delay just a bit as this then works its way south and southeast overnight tonight and then into the morning hours. So some heavy rain is possible for us. So the threats are winds gusting to 50 to 60, maybe even up to 70 miles per hour. Flooding threat is there. Hail threat about maybe quarter size. The tornado threat is low. But we talked about the flooding threat. Flash flood watch in effect until 7 p.m. tomorrow. That does include the Metroplex. I'm expecting anywhere between 2 to 3 inches of additional rain in some localized spots, maybe even slightly higher in a couple of spots. And we have more rain on the way Friday into Saturday, leftover rain. But then finally by Sunday, we dry out. Enjoy it because more rain's on the way as we go into next week.